Hey guys, Gus the Guy here, back with more early access fun, in the form of course of Medieval Engineers. So today I'm gonna continue work on the inn, but before I do that I want to show you guys something, which is why I'm over at this shrine actually. It's not anything to do with the shrine, I just thought it'd be a good starting point because you can see everything from there. But it's actually something that I'm adding, or planning to add in a future episode, into my little village here. And what I've went ahead and added, once I go through this maze of staircases, and then right over here is a staircase to hell. But no, it's actually not hell, although it could be considered hellish by those who occupy it. It is going to eventually be the dungeon. I went ahead and made this staircase, and I hollowed out the basement here. So I'll eventually try to figure out how to make a nice looking prison cell, maybe try to recreate some torture equipment, and if nothing else, it'll just be a creepy basement that I put all my insubordinates in and my political enemies. But for now, we're going to continue work on the inn. But just so you know, there is something coming in the future. Originally, I wasn't planning on continuing to build the inn in this episode, but then I started repairing all the damage to it, and then it started becoming something I liked even more than I originally did. And I also, as you'll notice, did a little terrain painting, or at least I attempted to kind of make things look more natural, because I was kind of bothered by how just perfect and green the grass was. Because obviously the more traveled areas would be worn out and they'd be brown with soil because it's dead, because people's feet stomped out the life of the grass. So I went ahead and did a little bit of that, just I guess to practice. And here's the main event, however. After a lot of work and, you know, struggling with structural integrity, I finally managed to get something that's staying up so far. I supported this little protruding bit with the stone pieces, as you can see here. I also made the roof go up to meet this instead of how it was before, where it was the roof started here and then went up. So the roof is, I guess, lopsided, but I like how it looks, so we're keeping it. Then here is a little corner piece, which I might actually modify to make it look a little bit more natural. Then here, this was originally just going to be unused space, but then I realized it's so high, it's such a high ceiling, that I might as well turn this into a third floor. So the inn now has 3 floors, and it's quickly becoming the biggest structure in the village. Rivaled only by the castle, of course. But I suppose it's a thriving community. At least the economy is thriving, so whoever owns this can afford it. Perhaps the Baron affords it, or can afford it, so he funds all of this shit for his own profit, I guess. And of course, these are all the beds and shit that fell out of the ceiling when the ceiling collapsed, and they're just still kind of laying there haphazardly. We'll fix it later, and well, here's a random piece of rubble I didn't notice until just now. So yes, I'm looking forward to the progress on here. A few of you suggested, or maybe it was only one of you suggested, that I add a wine cellar. I might just do that, since I managed to figure out how to do a basement for my castle, which you can't see because of this. For my dungeon, that's very much a work in progress. So there's no reason I couldn't figure out how to do it here, so I just might. I just noticed there's a big open hole here. Bad for the electricity bill. But regardless, I'm liking how this is coming along. It's looking a lot nicer than it originally did. It's not falling apart like it did before, which is also very nice. And I just like how it looks. Even though it's big, I don't think it looks bad. Because, you know, you can build a big structure and just have it look stupid, you know? If that makes any sense. Yeah, just like a big square. This is still a big square, but it has, like, texture and detail, I would think. Or I do declare. So I like it. I'm happy with how it came out. Might have noticed I ended up raising this up 1 level just on this part, not on all of it. Which you may think looks weird, but, I mean, I've seen buildings in real life that only have the front facade made of stone and then the rest of it's made out of wood. I mean, sure, these are modern buildings. This is a medieval building, but if it works, it works. And I think it looks just fine to me. So I'm keeping it like that. Yes, but enough discussing my build and my strategies behind the build. There'll be plenty of time for that in this episode, as there always is. I need to first thank my newest subscribers, and I keep seeing a lot of repeat names on here, which is fine. It's just a little frustrating, I'll say, because, well, you get multiple recognition, which may be cool for you, but it's just kind of frustrating because all my new subscribers are just kind of, you know, or my existing subscribers. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just making a comment, pointing things out, and as you know, you can easily check how many subscribers I have, if that's why you're unsubscribing, by simply going to my channel page and clicking the About tab, or just hover your mouse over my icon, and it should bring up the little subscriber card, which tells you how many subscribers I have, if you're that interested in it. Or you can just watch the videos, and then I'll tell you, after I do my subscriber shout-out, how many subscribers I currently have. Either way, there are options. If you want to keep doing it that way, that's fine with me, because it is, I mean, the quickest way, I suppose. But, whatever. It doesn't matter, like I said. So, let me go ahead and thank my first subscriber on this list, which I really don't know if it's a new subscriber or not, so... Well, Toby Brown. Congratulations, you're the first subscriber on my list. Followed by Rick has a Dreamcast, Zane, Canijo, Zhao V, Tyler Mania, Double D, Afroguero Gaming, I don't know how to say your name, sorry, Flavio Resende Pacheco, I also don't know how to say your name, the Lego guys and stuff, Lord Butticus, which I like your name, it's kind of funny, Kellen, The Best Games, JBZ, and then in brackets, DK, The Creator 901, Joseph Thomason, Matthew Dippinar, Rounded Earth Gaming, and last, Johnny Adrianson. So thank you guys all so much for being my newest and greatest subscribers, at least so far. Of course, you're all equal in my eyes, but for today, it is your day. You are the greatest subscriber in this moment, so congratulations! I hope you're proud of yourself. I know I'm proud of you, and that's all that matters. So anyway, all that aside, let's go ahead and continue work. By the way, I'm at 767 subscribers, and I'm only mentioning that because I just said I would, like 5 minutes ago. So FYI, now you don't need to click unsubscribe and then resubscribe, because I just told you, I have 767 subscribers as of 3:30:15 at 1:21 a.m. So there you go. Now you know. Just an FYI, little public service announcement. Okay, so one thing I wanted to fix, right off the bat I think, is this little stupid corner roof. So I'm going to quick save because when dealing with roofs, they are unpredictable. So we're going to... Okay, it looks like it went away without a hitch actually, so that's good. What I want to do is replace this as well. We're going to put this here, and then we'll have to patch it somehow. And then I'm just going to put a flat piece here. Although, I don't know, it wouldn't necessarily work for, I guess, water draining off the roof in the event of a storm. But I don't care. Oh well, it's this little... It could even be a small balcony or something stupid, because it is one of the larger rooms in the inn. Please don't collapse when I place you. It didn't collapse. That makes me so happy. What will also make me happy is if I can place this without anything collapsing. Come on. There we go. Most wonderful indeed. Okay, that's not wonderful because that's not how I want it to be placed. It's... is that how I want it to be placed? I think it is. Oh, looking good to me, guys. It's coming along, and then there's another hole over here that I wanted to fix. I wanted to plug up with my giant triangle. There we go. Nope, one more. Oh yeah, that's not how I want it, just kidding. Come on, there we go, that's just fantastic. Okay, the roof is being a bitch. That's kind of annoying. How's this? Is that the right block? No, it's not. I noticed they added this new rounded block, which I presume is supposed to be different from the original in some way. I'm not sure how or why it placed a square block when I had the rounded block selected, but whatever. Oh wait, it is a round block. What the fuck is it so weird looking? It is, isn't it? I don't know, this looks exceedingly weird to me, but whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it for now, because I'm not building anything round. Fuck circles, they don't exist. All that exists is squares and triangles, the two most important shapes to any medieval engineer. And arches, I guess. Yeah, okay. Getting a little off topic here, as I tend to do. So how do I want to do the roof? I'm just concerned it's going to be too high. The roof is going to be too high. And it might look funky, but I mean... Well, I could just go into it blindly and hope it looks okay. That's probably the way I'm going to go. That's the Kessler way. Just blindly brute force something until maybe it just works. If it doesn't work, well, fuck, you're just screwed then. And are we... Nope, that's not how I want to do it. Is it? I don't know what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I want to place this block is what I really, really want. Son of a bitch. That's not how I want it either. This is how I want it. I always forget how to place things all the times. All of the times. Is this good? I think... No, this is good. There we go. Yes. Okay. There we go. That is most wonderful. It looks beautiful. I don't know how high I want the ceiling to be, on the inside at least. I could just do an arched ceiling. It wouldn't have any internal support other than its own natural support, I suppose. Because I just always feel cramped whenever I have a freaking roof above me that's only 1 block high. I don't know, though. Well, let me quick save. When in doubt, just fucking quick save and go at it blindly. I don't know. We're gonna try it like this. We're just gonna try it like this and see if it looks okay. And hopefully it doesn't collapse, like, spectacularly. By the way, I don't remember if I mentioned this before. I remember I mentioned it in one of my videos. I'm recording with a different software now, aka NVIDIA Shadowplay. So hopefully the quality is a little better. I mean, it's still going to be reduced a bit by my rendering software, Windows Movie Maker. I'm recording at a much higher bitrate, and I'm recording at 60 FPS as well. But when I export, I typically export at 720p and 10 megabit bitrate. Although, for whatever reason, Windows Movie Player, in its infinite wisdom, always degrades it a little more than 10 megabits. So it goes from 10 megabits to like 8 to 6, or 6 to 8 megabits, which, whatever, I mean, no one's really complained about the video quality of my videos before, so that's fine. I mean, if you guys start complaining, obviously I'll do something about it, but if you aren't complaining, I'm gonna keep it how it is, because I like I don't want giant uploaded files to upload. Because my internet is just not that great at uploading. I mean, the Medieval Engineers videos typically take me about 70 to 80 minutes to upload on my connection. My other videos, since they're shorter, take more like an hour or so, sometimes less if it's something that doesn't have a lot of moving pixels. But yeah, Medieval Engineers takes the longest to upload, so yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with the quality until I get like a crazy fast enterprise connection, or I just invest in something better. Which, I don't know, maybe one day I will, if I have the money for it, or if I can get on a good discounted plan that I don't know. For now, though, nothing's changing with my video quality other than my recording software. Exporting it might be... Actually, I did notice that it's been exporting at a slightly higher bitrate since I switched to Shadowplay. So my videos might be slightly higher quality, just ever so slightly, but that's it, you know. Okay, so what I want to do with this big empty space, that's the only reason I don't like doing them like this, because these rooms would just look funky with a big old fucking roof going straight to the top. I mean, I could still put the roof on in these rooms and then just... I think that might be what I do, actually. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let me quick save here. And we're just going to drag this bitch across. We're going to place this bitch right here. And this room, by the way, does have a function. It's either going to be the servants' quarters, or the employees' quarters, whatever you want to call it, or perhaps it'll be used to store some of the food, although it's on the top floor, so it wouldn't make sense, I guess, as a food storage area, because they'd have to walk all the way up, like, 2 flights of stairs, and it's also possibly heavy, so it'd be a risk of collapsing. But I don't know, it'll probably end up just being servants' quarters, because I am thinking of adding a basement. I think I mentioned that already, though. So yes, another thing that I'm going to mention while I'm at it is building. I've decided, in my infinite wisdom, just kidding, I have no wisdom, to allow people... Okay, so the subscriber showcase, that's the point I'm trying to make. I've decided, since it's kind of hard just to get interest in one particular game of subscriber showcase, i.e. only Medieval Engineers things were originally accepted as submissions, I think I'm just going to expand my horizons, so to speak, and allow anyone, any game that has a significant workshop presence, assuming I play it and record the game, to be submitted to subscriber showcase. So all you gotta do is just go to my Steam group and submit it, and boom, I will look at it. So hopefully that way I can get more submissions, so it'll be worthwhile to continue doing, because I really like doing subscriber showcase. It's a great way to, you know, give back to you guys, but when there's just not enough interest in it, and it's kind of useless. I mean, you know, it's only gonna be alive as long as you guys are interested in it, so that's a little call to action for you guys. So if you enjoy subscriber showcase, Just submit something. I mean, build something. It doesn't even have to be that mind-blowing. It doesn't have to be some crazy epic castle like some of the people have submitted. It can just be a little village like other people have made, or I mean, it could just be a couple houses. It just show me that you put a little effort into it, and I will happily show it in my video. And trust me, I'm not critical towards my viewers. I mean, I might be critical towards game developers sometimes, like when shit doesn't work right, but I'm not gonna be critical towards my viewers. And you know, all it takes is you to show it or post a link, and I will consider it. So hopefully we can get that revived, you know, a little revival of Subscriber Showcase. So please check my description for a link to Subscriber Showcase, or rather my Steam group. By the way, that's how you submit shit. Go to the Steam group and then join it if you haven't already. Then hit discussions, and then go to Subscriber Showcase, and then click the link to the relevant thread, and just post a link, maybe a little comment if you want, and I will get to it at least by Saturday when I record said video series. So go ahead and do that. Do me a big favor, guys. I would love it to keep this Subscriber Showcase thing going. I just need people to participate, and if you don't participate, it's gonna die a horrible flaming death, or it'll just be a horrible quiet whimper because I'm just gonna not record videos of it. I mean, obviously people enjoy it because I get about the same amount of views as I do for my normal Medieval Engineers videos, although that could just be because it's a Medieval Engineers Showcase, and then when I switch to everything else, it'll just go down the tubes. But we won't know unless I try. So please, for the love of all the mysterious deities, just fucking subscribe. Didn't even mean to say subscribe. Just fucking submit something to my Steam group. I can't think clearly because I'm a dumbass. But yes, okay, so we're coming along nicely. We got a roof on this motherfucker now. It's doing weird things. Whoops, didn't mean to slap my mouse. It's doing weird things, as you can see. I don't like that. Let me quick save and correct this weird shit. Hopefully. I mean, I might even be able to start on my dungeon this episode. I don't know. I might just... Are you fucking kidding me? I looked at my stopwatch, and then I turned back, and then... Well, as you saw, my fucking view went all over the place. So... Okay, looks like that's just gonna be like that because it's clipping with this block, so whatever, I'll just have to deal with that for now. Let me just have a quick fly around and just see. I think it looks good. I like it. No holes or anything that didn't remember to fill. That's what she said. I'm hilarious, aren't I? I like this building. It's large. It's much bigger than originally planned, but I don't think it's gonna ruin the immersion of my tiny village, which is still very much a work in progress. I still haven't decided how far I'm going to go with this. I would like to continue building it to the point where it just becomes one massive village. But I don't know. I just need to hold you guys' interest for that long. So yeah, here's a little quest for you guys in the comments. If you enjoy watching me construct this village, hit me up in the comments and just be like, hey, Kessler, I like watching you build this village. Keep it up. I want to see what this can become. Something like that. Or if you would much rather see me move on to, like, back to castle recreations, say so in the comments. I'm more than happy to do either of those. And just because I move on from this and into, like, castle recreations, for example, doesn't mean I'll never come back to this. So there you go. That's just a thought. So in the comments, like I said, let me know if you'd like to see me continue working on this village in the future, or if you would much rather see me move on to castle recreations once again. So that's all you gotta do. In the comments, do what I said like 3 times, and we're good. Okay, so, well, let me think. I'm terrible at furnishing, and I've only got about 5 minutes. You know what I could do? I could start constructing the basement, or like digging out a fucking trench for the basement. That might be what I do next. In fact, I think that is exactly what I'm gonna do next. Hold on, I got a fucking hair on my tongue. Thanks, cat. So I think I'll do it right here. Let me quick save once more for safety's sake. And we're just gonna start digging a fucking doom hole right here, or just removing all the walls because that's what the game wants me to do. So I need to replace this wall now with one of the... I don't have it equipped, do I? Nope, it's the new wall though. This one. Go here. Thank you. Now stay there, and then I want to replace that little opening gap thingy with one of these. Then number 5, I want it to be Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna surround it with walls anyway. But I'm still gonna do. Now I'll do dirt because this isn't. So I did stone on the castle, but that's because it's built into the side of a mountain. This is built on flat ground, so it's more likely to be soil that we're digging into, I guess. I don't know. These are just thoughts that are occurring in my brain. My lump of gray matter. So I want to change the size. I found that 2.5 all around seems to mimic the same size as the stone block, which I think is a good unit of measure, I suppose. I don't know, this makes things easy for me. So if you're wondering, you know, FYI, that's how I do it. So why don't you do it that way too? Because how I do it is obviously the right way. There's only one way, and that's Gessler's way, and it is the right way. I don't know. I'm a clown. I'm an evil clown. Fear my evil clown ways. Okay. That needs to be replaced now. Boom, boom. And there we are. Then I just need to do something like this to clear that out. Slong! A slong. What the fuck am I saying? A long and slow process, not a slong process. I mean, that could just be a word now. You know what? That's what we're saying. It's a slong. This is a slong process. It's also semi-tedious and mind-numbing at times. But what can you do? When these slong processes rear their ugly heads. I don't know. I just made a fucking YouTube channel meme. Congratulations, Kessler. Oh, my voice is cracked too. That's so attractive. Apparently, I'm only 12 years old. That's what my voice sounds like when it cracks. Hey, apparently I already had a cavern built. Or the whole city's a giant fucking dirt cavern. Okie dokie. Oh, that's funny. I'm probably gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up, actually. We'll continue. Actually, I'll probably finish the digging out for the cave on my own time before I record my next episode, so that way we can just jump right in and start constructing the basement instead of wasting time watching me dig voxels horribly. So, for now, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and like I said before, submit something to the Steam group in the subscriber showcase forum, and it will be featured, as long as you put some effort into it. And all I need is just 3 submissions a week, and it doesn't have to be Medieval Engineers. All it has to be is a game I play and has, or just a mod that interests me, and that's it, and I'll be happy. So get to it. So City Skylines, Medieval Engineers. I don't know if any of my other games have a workshop, but those are the 2 ones I expect to see for the most part. So if you play either of those games, this is a call to action to you. Submit something to my Steam group, subscriber showcase, and it is due by Friday. Get that done, young men and women who happen to watch this. That is your homework. That is Kessler's giving you. And the other homework that I'm giving you is to reply to me in the comments on whether or not you would like to see me continue working on my village, or if you would rather see me work on castle recreations again, similar to what I did originally with Bastille Castle and Neuschwanstein Castle. And yeah, that's about it. So just let me know in the comments what you would like to see me do. So basically, castles or village. Let me know in the comments. And like I said, if you choose castles, I'll probably come back to this village in the future, so don't think it's just a total loss and it's going to be gone forever. So, yes, this is the longest outro in the world. I'm just reminding you guys of everything I want to see in the comments when I wake up tomorrow at fucking 3 p.m. That's what I want to see in the comments. Okay? So, surprise me, make me happy, put a smile on my face, and do the things that I've said like 10 times. Anyway, that's all for now. Be sure to share this episode if you liked it. Be sure to hit that like button if you liked it. Be sure to punch that subscribe button if you really liked it. And become a part of the greatest community on YouTube. Anyway, I'm Kessler the Guy, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! Shot through walls before, I just don't know what kind of materials to shoot from. I don't know, I'm almost thinking that it's